Ghostbusters at your service. If there's something strange in the neighborhood, you can call us. Well, I know you're already calling us, but it's just our catchphrase. Oh my god, okay. Why'd you call again? Oh my gosh. Hold on, can you just repeat that?
The Tower of London. A ghost. It attacked my friend. You need to stop it.
Hello?
Did you get a name? A number? No.
That is the first thing you're supposed to say.
Sorry.
It's fine. We've got a case.
We need to find out information about the Tower of London so that we can catch the ghost before it hurts someone else.
Good idea.
Okay, let's go. Something strange
In the neighborhood.
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! We should probably split up so that it goes by quicker. Dr. Julie and Dr. Caitlin, you both go together and find out the architecture and history of the building. Also look for any geographical significance. What's so special of the building? I'll look into any legends, secrets, or ghost stories involving the tower.
That sounds good. I'll look into any facts about the tower. Maybe that'll help.
Julie and I are searching up some basic information that we can find about the Tower of London.
Tower of London is located in the city of London and it sits on the River of Thames.
The Tower of London was built by William the Conqueror around 1080 after he invaded England in 1066.
So the Tower of London is made of 3 wards or enclosures. So the innermost ward contains the White Tower, which is in the center, and that is the earliest phase of the castle. So encircling it to the north, east, and west is the inner ward, which was built during the reign of Richard the Lionheart. And the outer ward encompasses this castle and was built under Edward I. And although there were several phases of expansion after William the Conqueror founded the Tower of London, the layout remained the same since Edward I completed his rebuild in 1285.
The Tower of London is 27 meters tall, and the base of the tower is 36 by 32 meters wide. The Tower of London is used as a historical landmark. It is one of the most popular tourist attractions in England. Today it is designated as a World Heritage Site. It is one of the few medieval buildings worldwide.
So the White Tower is the central tower in the Tower of London and it is the castle's strongest military point. It used to provide accommodation for the king and the queen as well as a chapel, and so Henry III ordered that the tower be whitewashed in 1240, hence why it's called the White Tower.
It was originally built as a home for the royalty, as well as a defense system to protect them against any dangers. However, around 1100, the tower became a prison as it was discovered that the palace was equally as good at preventing people from leaving as it was at preventing people from entering.
So there's a total of 22 executions in the tower. The torture chamber was in the White Tower, and it was in the basement. So that's where all their executions took place. It housed the Royal Mint until the early 19th century. They had a menagerie, or a zoo, which they took away in 1835. So it was a popular attraction back then to go visit the zoo at the Tower of London and to watch animals kill each other. As that was their source of entertainment, just as we have movies and television today. They used to have all their records there, so they had a records office, an armory and barracks for troops, and until the 17th century, they also used it as a royal residence, where again the king and his representatives would stay.
The Tower of London now houses the crown jewels, which are the jewelry and memorabilia owned by the monarch. It is worth over $20 billion. There are over 23,000 jewels on display at the palace.
London's an example of Norman military architecture whose influence was felt all throughout the kingdom. And so now it is a symbol of royalty and has formed the development of several of England's major state institutions. So it's been incorporating roles such as the nation's defense, its record keeping, and its mint. It has also been the setting for many historical events in British history, among all the executions and the Three Queens.
The Tower Bridge is close to the Tower of London. It connects the north side of London to the south side. It crosses the River Thames, and it is a combination of a vast wheel and a suspension bridge. The Tower Bridge was built in London from 1886 to 1894.
The Tower Bridge is a popular tourist attraction, as there is a gorgeous view of the city from the top.
This plaque lists all of the names of the people who died in this tower, some of them unknown. But look! There are so many of whom are well known. Anne Boleyn, King Henry VI, Margaret de la Pole, Jane Grey and her husband, and even Lady Arabella Stuart, all of which are suspects of our ghosts. This is interesting. It says here that ravens are known as the guardians of the London Tower. This happened because John Flamsteed, the astronomical observer, complained to King Charles II about the amount of ravens and how they were interfering with the tower. The king was about to order their destruction, but then was told that if the ravens left, both the tower and the monarchy will fall. As a result of this, he moved the observatory to Greenwich and kept 7 ravens, one as an extra. Now the legend says that if 6 of these ravens leave the fortress, the kingdom as well as this building will be destroyed forever. I guess they just seem there. I guess they just keep them there as a sort of tradition. Whoa! A secret passageway! Hey! Where's the light? There it is! Whoa! This must be the jewel house, where the crown jewels are kept inside of the Tower of London. Whoa, what's that? Look at all of these. Oh, how rich I'd be if I just... Oh, there's no point. They're heavily guarded by the yeoman warders. I even heard that these doors can withstand a nuclear bomb. All in all of the jewels held here are important as they symbolize both religious and cultural significance.
Let's find out some cool facts with the Tower of London. Wow. 22 executions took place in the Tower of London. That's insane. It also says that several ghosts are said to be residents in the tower. At least 6 ravens are always kept in the tower for superstitious reasons. That's interesting. The Tower of London served many purposes, including barracks, a royal residence, armory, prisons, museums, and even a zoo. Apparently, the Tower of London currently holds all the crown jewels too. Wait a second. This is interesting. Apparently in November 2012, the internal key to the tower was stolen, and they never found out who it was. I'm surprised the guards didn't catch them. Speaking of the guards,
They're called Beefeater. That's an interesting name. They apparently got their name for their position on the royal guard, and they were able to eat all the beef they wanted at the king's table.
The beefeaters are ceremonial guardians, and historically they would have been responsible for the safeguarding of the crown jewels and looking after the prisoners in the tower. Oh wow, this is cool. There is a traditional ceremony called the Ceremony of Keys that has taken place every single night for 700 years. This is when the warden is escorted by the public to lock all doors and gates in the tower. There are a lot of important symbols that I found around the Tower of London, and one of the biggest ones I found were the poppies. There are 888,246 ceramic poppies installed around the Tower of London in the moat to commemorate all the British or colonial lives lost in the First World War. I found some pretty interesting facts. I better let the others know.
Hello?
Hello, doctors. I have discovered some very crucial information. I know who our ghost is. So, Henry VIII imprisoned 2 of his 6 wives inside of the tower, Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard. Anne Boleyn was beheaded in the tower, and her headless ghost has actually been seen on multiple occasions in the corridors near the Queen's house by the site of her execution. However, her ghost is very much at peace and would not cause much disturbance, and therefore it cannot be her. But Elizabeth I, daughter of Henry VIII, was imprisoned on the tower like her mother, but by her half-sister Mary, as she suspected that Elizabeth was involved in a rebellion. Mary was also a devout Catholic and therefore religiously persecuted hundreds of Protestants during her reign, which gave her the nickname Bloody Mary. I've looked at every possible person that could be our ghost, and I'm fairly confident that our ghost is Henry VIII, despite him dying in the Palace of Whitehall. This is because it seems that all of this chaos truly originated from him. Also, in the gallery where Henry VIII's armor is kept, inside of the tower, several guards have spoken of a horrible feeling they receive when they enter the room, but when they exit the room, it's no longer there. In addition, one guard was strangled by an invisible force, and when he escaped, the marks on his neck were still visible.
Sounds very interesting. Good work, Dr. Kira. I think we should go back to the office to discuss. So we know who the ghost is.
We seem to know everything there is about the London Tower.
And yet we still can't seem to catch it.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.